So, like I told you before, right? To me, it's about the truth. Everybody deserves to be tell their side of the truth, or you know what I mean. People got different recollections and everything. Cuban is my man. Tomb is my man. But is there anything else that you've seen them say that you feel that you have a different take on?
Nah. I mean, I just don't. This when they do say they don't give Sace the props, they kind of fuck with me. You know what I mean? Because Sace is very intricate part of you know what I mean, how everybody started. You know what I'm saying? And like I
Right.
said, me and Sace have had our differences. Like I won't even get into that type shit. Like you know what I mean? That's man to man shit. But when he don't get the props, like nigga, that's like taken from me. Cause we, you know what I mean? It was us.
Well, because you also mentioned earlier, right, that it was Sace's responsibility to put you on. It wasn't Cuban's. It wasn't anyone else's.
Right.
Was that was that kind
Cuban's.
of part of you guys having issues before, or nah?
Nah. The issues with Sace happened after Pun died. You know what I mean? He was in a fucked up space, and he came and got me. We worked on. He came out with his own imprint, Time will Tell. He grabbed me up. I put him on to my young niggas, and he did Funny Business. And I'm telling Face like, nigga, I knew you my whole life. Since we was kids, our dream was to do the music shit. You don't have to worry about the loyalty, nigga. You know what I mean? With me. And if you gonna do, funny shit, but I know when niggas get in the business and they get shit done to them, you know what I mean? They learn those tactics. But I'm like, nigga, you don't need that with me. I've been plenty of places where I rhymed and niggas is like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga? Like, let this nigga, and then Saints to be like, nah, that's me. When I do this, then I'll, that type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe thinking I would jump ship or I would start fucking with, you know what I mean, other niggas and leave him in the, you know what I'm saying? And my loyalty was always to him, even when niggas got in my ear. We've been in studios, Chung King, we've been Lower East Side, we've been in mad studios where niggas is like, yo, check this out. I need you to do this. Yo, come fuck with it. And I'm, you know what I mean? My loyalty was to say, nah, Sage brought me in. You got anything to say it to him. You know what I mean? Because that's me. You know what I mean? So when he did the little shady tactics, you know what I mean? I wasn't feeling that. And I'm telling him, like, nigga, you know me. Like, you know what type of nigga I am. You know what type of time I'm on. Like, don't do those industry shits tricks that you learn. Don't do that shit to me. Because I wouldn't play with you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know your struggle. I know how Joe ain't want you in, you know what I'm saying? Terror Squad. It was Pun that got you, like, you know what I mean? Convinced them to let you get in there. So why would you have any type of chance to make it and then do funny shit when I'm trying to back you up after one of your darkest times? Like, you know what I mean? So it wasn't that. But when they try to leave him out, when they mention certain shit and they don't say, well, Sace was that shit just, I don't know, I feel some type of way about it. Because it's like, you trying to erase him, you erase him, you trying to erase me, nigga.
Well, what do you mean by that? Because I always hear when Cuban tells like how he met Pun, he always says Sace was the one that introduced it, or Sace was the one that was really on the rapping tip. So, like, what do you mean by them?
But the influence. Like I said, when we was doing Halls of Hell, Sace wasn't really rhyming. But they don't even mention Sace Halls of Hell. You know what I mean? He's like orchestrating it.
Got you. Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? He's the glue between the ranch, Bills. You know what I mean? He's the glue. You know what I mean? I just think his name need to be brought up a little more type shit. Like, you know what I mean? And then I know him from baseball type shit. That's just sounded crazy.
I think part of it though is that Sace needs to be out there telling his side of the story more too. Because like, when was the last time you seen Sace do an interview? It's probably been like 15 years now, you know? And I'm waiting on it too. You know, I'm waiting on him to come to the Bandit Shop and tell his side.
Yeah, I spoke to him. He said he wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? Because before, like, yo, dead ass. I was like, Panda gonna give me a fucking interview, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling them this shit. I'm like, I said, matter of fact, tell Panda you want to do the interview. And when you do it, I'm gonna show up type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, dead ass. I was like, tell him you gonna do the interview. When you do the interview, nigga, I'm gonna show up, nigga. He's like, yo, T, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't with it. And I just was explaining to him, like, yo, I don't give a fuck what we went through. You know what I'm saying? Just that shit wasn't sitting right with me, nigga. Like, you need to be vocal, nigga. You know what I mean? You need to say something. You not saying nothing is wild to me. You know what I'm saying?
The fans always ask for him though. They're always like, "Yo, when you won't get the interview with Seis, and we got to hear his side and yada yada." You know, because we all know Cuban's the most vocal one out of everybody, right? So it was a big deal when I got Tomb's side of things, and I mean, come on, this story is how many years old? But it's crazy to think that I could come through last year and unfold more shit that people ain't heard yet, though.
Right, but like I said, niggas needed a platform. That getting on
because nobody's ever put it all in one place to make it easy for people to hear. Though
when you jump ship,
you had to do your digging. You had to do your digging everywhere. So yeah, definitely. And so like that's why I want Seis to really tell his side because, like I said, Cuban's my man at the end of the day, right? But I'm not gonna think no one person is ever completely right at everything that they say, though.
Right.
You know, and I think that everybody got a different perspective on things. Just like I invited the TS people over. I said, yo, you want to tell your side? Then tell your side. Because I don't have a bias in the sense of like that I thought one side was correct, one side was wrong. But if you don't vocalize your side, the side that is vocalizing their side is going to look right.
Right, that's a fact.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, you know?
Yeah.
But I've always said, man, like whoever got a side to tell things, then they should be. But that's why also I think that was important for me to do the interview with you because Cuban even said that you was there in the beginning, so you saw different things that people probably haven't spoken about.
Yeah,
you know,
that's a fact. That's a definite fact, you know.
Yeah, man. So I hope that eventually Seis, you know, finds it that he wants to do it and that he's gonna, you know, tell his side of things because I think it's important, man.
Yeah, he need to. You know what I mean? It's part of history, and it's your truth, nigga. Speak it. Right. I mean, before it's too late, and niggas make up their own fucking versions of what shit is. You know what I mean? You might get erased out the books, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Gotta document some facts, nigga. You know what I mean? Word up. I told him. That's all I could do. You know what I mean? We still got a few things to work out before. You know what I mean? It's to that point where I could be like, all right, Seis, what you want to do type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Until then, we definitely gotta mesh out a couple of things, but I feel like he should be vocal at this point. Like he should. You know what I mean? All of them niggas should.
Yeah, and that's my thing, honest, bro. It's just more of like I want to bring to the forefront what everyone's story is, right? And then let the people decide who they believe.
Right, facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it's about because yeah, at the end of the day, you're always going to have your own personal opinion, but you watch the platform. When do I ever really vocalize my opinion, bro? Like, it's just, I'm asking you the question. Like, what do you,
it's no bias. I watch it. Believe me, because if it was some type of bias into it, I'd have been on your neck right now. Like, no, nigga, you be fucking, you see everything this nigga Q be saying, I'd be on some bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? But nah, it be no bias, and you be fair with it. You let niggas speak their piece, give niggas a chance to explain their side. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I knew I could be vocal here.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it wouldn't be judged, it wouldn't be edited, it wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? That's why.
Yeah.